Hey y'all, this is Battle Memes by Mari coming back at you with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about base Goku and how powerful he is. People just don't really seem to understand how strong this dude is in Dragon Ball GT. Most of his best feats were done in base form. You know, base Goku in Super hasn't done shit. Like, he hasn't done anything. He literally needs Super Saiyan Blue for everything. So, yeah, I'm about to talk about these feats. Now, in the early episodes, Goku and gang went up against the God Lude. Yes, a god. He was a god. And he was basically like, think of him like Kirby, where he has a dimension on the inside. And Pan was trapped in there along with some other guys. And she needed Goku's help to penetrate Lude from the outside. And Goku did that. He literally hit this god with a Kamehameha, casually penetrating the gate into another dimension, and Pan was able to hit him from the inside when Goku basically, I want to say he softened the blow, like softened the heart, I guess it is, that they hit, and defeated Lude. So yeah, Goku basically beat him in base form, penetrating that dimension. Now let's get on to this beast Rilldo. It was already stated when Rilldo first showed up in his first form that he was stronger than Majin Buu. People try to downplay this statement by saying Goku was talking about Fat Buu, which makes no fucking sense. Why would he be talking about Fat Buu when he casualized Fat Buu in Super Saiyan 3 in Z? Obviously, he would be talking about the final Buu that he fought and had to struggle against, which was Kid Buu. I mean, come on, you got to think logically about this stuff. Buu was his strongest opponent up to this point, and Goku straight trashed Rilldo. I mean, there was no, it wasn't even equal. Goku was just schooling this guy. He had no chance. He stood no chance, and he knew that. I mean, nothing he tried worked. I mean, Goku was literally having fun with this dude. Like, just straight schooling him, taking him back to school casually, man. And it was amazing to see how strong base Goku was in GT. And by the end of their fight, you know, Rilldo was fucked up and Goku didn't even have a scratch, to the point where Rilldo thought the only way you could win was to have his Sigma team sneak up on him and get a drop on him. And then, you know, Goku wasn't about to take on all of them at once, you know, along with Rilldo. So he went Super Saiyan, and then Rilldo transformed, and then, yeah, it goes on from there. This alone puts base Goku and GT far above Z Super Saiyan 3 Goku, far above the Goku that fought Beerus at the beginning of Battle of Gods, the Battle of Gods arc, and I have yet to see base Goku in Super beat anybody stronger than Majin Buu in base form. Goku versus Baby Goten and Baby Gohan. Now, this one is pretty impressive and is overlooked all the time. He basically kept in shape in GT, seeing as how he went up against Rilldo, a resurrected Rilldo in base form. And Goku gave both of these dudes one arm each while talking to them, and was able to hold back in base form enough not to severely damage them while they were Super Saiyan. This feat is severely overlooked. Like, seriously, one arm each in base form casually. Now, here's a base Goku feat that people like to lowball. The fact that he one-shotted a dimension casually while carrying two people. Like, oh, they say, oh, the dimension was already crumbling. Does it matter? He was in base form, bruh. Super Saiyan is 50 times that. Like, seriously, he casually one-shotted this dimension with a Kamehameha. Yeah, the dimension was in trouble, but it was still there. Meanwhile, in Super, Vegeta needs to go fucking Super Saiyan Blue just to bust out of the time chamber. Like, really? You need Super Saiyan Blue for that? Meanwhile, Gotenks and Super Buu just scream their way out. This dude literally has to bust his way out using Super Saiyan Blue. And to add insult to injury, the time chamber has only been said to be the size of Earth. Yeah, that's whack sauce. Goku versus Cell and Frieza. Now, this was more of a fan service, so that, you know, to show us Cell and Frieza again, and to really show how far Goku had come in his base form. And Cell specifically said, you're not the only one that's gotten stronger, meaning that they've been training in hell. And, you know, last time we saw Cell, he was around Super Saiyan 2 Gohan level, which means since he's been training, would put him probably around Super Saiyan 3 Z level, or at least close to that. And the last time we saw Frieza, he had come back to Earth in kind of an android mecha form, and he was very confident that he would smash Goku. So I would put Frieza probably a little stronger than Super Saiyan Goku from the Namek saga. Probably above that. Probably around that strength. I would say probably around Super Saiyan Trunks. Yeah, I'll say Super Saiyan Trunks. And that's Trunks from the Cell Saga, so probably close to Super Saiyan 2. During this fight, Goku fucking powers up and shakes the afterlife and beyond in base form. Base form. Remember, he did this in the Janemba movie as a Super Saiyan 3, and we all know how fucking powerful the movie verse is. Goku did that shit in base form on accident, bro. He literally said, oops, I overdid it. That shit crazy, and then he continues to fucking humiliate Cell and Frieza casually, literally having fun with that shit. Even when Cell caught Goku slipping and absorbed him, Goku fucking reversed that shit. Like, he reversed Cell's absorption, yo. That shit is crazy. Not even Cell could believe he did that shit. But, Goku couldn't beat them because they were immortal in hell, so they did a technique on him, sent him to the bottom, the pits of hell, and then Goku was able to outsmart them and freeze them, which was basically the only way that he could win. Now, this one is very, very much overlooked. Goku in base form, he had already got his shit beaten out of him by Yi Long in Super Saiyan 4, so he knew he had to surpass and break his limit. This dude was able to absorb the ki from Super Saiyans in base and make that power his own to break the limit of Super Saiyan 4, making him Ultra Super Saiyan 4, which is what he called it. Do you all understand how OP that is? Like, this dude can literally absorb ki in his base form, make it his own permanently, and break his limit in Super Saiyan 4, meaning Super Saiyan 4 basically has no limit, and he's able to absorb that ki in base. Like, that is fucking OP, bruh. Like, y'all don't even understand how OP that is. That is fucking, yo, I'm telling you, that shit is crazy. Against Yi Long, Goku was able to hold back his karma ball and, like, just hold it off from destroying the earth in base form. Like, that shit was crazy. Yeah, it did fuck him up in the end, though. Like, it severely fucked him up. But the fact that he was able to do that shit, that's fucking nuts. Last but not least, the Dragon Fist. Now, y'all remember how strong Super 17 was. Like, dude was basically unstoppable, bruh. But, thanks to 18 and the fact that Goku is smart enough to come up with these kind of strategies and figure things out on his own, he was able to one-shot fucking 17 in base form with the fucking Dragon Fist. He was able to jump right through him. Like, that shit is fucking crazy that he has this technique in base form. Like, and the thing about it is that it's not even a ki attack. It's a physical attack amped by ki, which means, yeah, there's no nullifying it, none of that bullshit. If you get hit by this attack, he's running right through you. The only reason why Yi Long was able to survive it was because he had that OP-ass Majin Buu-like regeneration. That was the only thing that saved him. So, yeah, him having this technique in base form is incredibly OP. Like, that shit is crazy. The Dragon Fist solves problems, my nigga, if you don't have that regeneration hacks. So, yeah, man, like I said, their base forms in Super just they don't even compare to what they do in GT. And please don't bring up that shitty ass Purple Vegeta versus Gotenks fight, because like I mentioned in my previous video about characters ruined in Super, Gotenks' power was completely nerfed in this show for plot. You know, in Z, he flew around the planet how many times in under 30 minutes? And in Super, by the time he got to Frieza, he defused. His power was nerfed. It just was cut. So please don't bring that shit up. It doesn't mean a damn thing. All right, I'll catch y'all on the next video.